3, 2, 1. Hello! Welcome to episode 27.
That was so cute.
That was very cute. Honestly.
Wait, can we go one more time? I look stupid. I really like this.
We're gonna be here all day.
We're gonna be Hello! Welcome to episode 27. We are here with some surprising people. These are our high school friends.
Not only high school friends, our actual friends.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Brian.
I'm sorry.
Frank.
Our whole friend group.
High school sweetheart.
Okay. As you can tell from the setting, we are not in our usual place. We are in the house of this person.
They invaded my home without permission.
You
Yeah.
can introduce yourself to her?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Alex. I have been their bane of existence, but I'm still here and I'm the reason they're going to Disney tomorrow.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
We're going to Disney! Okay.
That's Brian's first time at Disney.
It is.
Yes.
All right,
So we
Kenny.
can be.
All right, who are you?
I'm Kylie.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Alexa. You've already met me.
Oh yeah, you guys already know her.
She
No,
was,
we don't.
she
We
was,
can
she was in episode 10 if you don't remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
How could you forget?
Okay, and then?
And I'm Sam.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, today, as you can tell from the title, we I forgot. Every time I say that, I look at the title.
I just see the back of your head go.
Okay, we're gonna be talking about our high school. How do you say it?
Drama.
Our
season.
senior year
Our
of
sen-
high school.
Our senior year of high school.
Everything that happened.
Because
A
it
lot
was
happened.
quite
A lot did
eventful.
Disclaimer: our senior year, her
My
sophomore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's
But
the
we're-
minor here.
We all
Yeah.
graduated the same year. She's the only one that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can imagine how sad it is to only have senior friends your sophomore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
our senior year
Imagine
was
me.
yeah. And our senior year was quite eventful, and it's the year that our group was kind of like officially formed.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So,
when
a
we
lot
all started
happened.
dating.
Yeah.
Yes. We're all in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
And Nicole started it.
No.
That's fine.
Not my thing.
So-
Alexa, pass it
And-
out. It can be your thing, but it's not my thing.
So, guys, if you don't know, we're all considered a thespian.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what a thespian
Y'all got your
is,
card?
Why you gotta introduce me like that?
I did.
Yeah, boy, don't
You
be
guys
saying
did.
that.
Don't say that to
We were.
We were.
We did theater in high school,
What?
but we weren't
We were on
theater
the
kids.
we were on
We
a
kids-
theater troupe.
Yeah,
we were
we're
on a
We were in
troupe.
a troop.
Not us being We are kids that did theater. We are kids that did theater.
Yes.
But we're not those.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe you.
Hey, what the
Maybe.
fuck? Hey.
Brian, let's not talk about
I
it.
think it's theater.
Okay, so in the
We were. Should I say normal?
yes,
Yeah.
People that
there were people.
we
who
were high schoolers that just did
theater. There were people who were theater kids. But we're not them. We're just normal.
No.
Okay.
it wasn't that bad.
We also did a competition,
Not to
which we're gonna
offend
talk about.
Today we're just here to share the stories.
Share stories of what happened our senior
Yeah.
year. So grab your cafecito and lay down. We'll get started.
Cafecito.
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 Cafecito. What's first?
Cafecito.
One act.
First
One
act.
act. All right, one act is first.
This is one of the things that happened in November.
Okay,
No.
for the people that don't know what a one act is,
Someone
like what are one
I can
acts?
explain it.
Okay.
So in our context,
Someone.
in thespians, in the competition for thespians, a one act is up to a 40-minute play.
Uh-huh.
So like the first chunk of a show is an act. So it's like a one act show. There isn't multiple acts or anything.
And it's a competition, so we different schools compete
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
different shows.
Come together for
Yeah.
a one act show.
And in the top,
to compete, and there's only 3 to 4 winners.
yeah, that go to states.
They can also be already written shows or original written shows.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did we do?
What did we do? We did an original show
Yes.
We did.
Written by.
written by our teacher.
Shout out, Mr. Esparza.
He used to watch these episodes, but now he doesn't anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
he
now
gonna
you
watch
watch
this.
it.
We're
We're gonna
gonna
watch
play this one in class.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
Wait, why not?
What y'all trying to talk about? That he can't play in class.
Well, because she's still in class.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
So what was the show that we did? She of Mine.
Yes.
She
She
of
of mine.
She of Mine.
Everyone here was in the cast
Yeah.
of She of Mine. Was like a.
We were all
Everyone was a
leads.
lead.
We were
Yeah.
all leads.
Everyone was
Oh,
a lead.
yeah,
Every
it's a cast.
We're doing
Yeah.
Guys, that show was amazing.
It was incredible.
An amazing beginning, but a horrible ending.
Well, no, first of all, let's talk about what the show was actually about.
Okay.
Which was
Oh
about.
my God, summarize it, please.
It was basically about sex trafficking.
Yes.
And we were all victims in a sex trafficking ring.
And it was to bring awareness to.
Sex trafficking.
Yes.
Right.
It was very abstract and very, very like obscure.
Yeah.
And we were all us up here sitting in like a couch thing. We were all like the ones being trafficked. Brian here was being used as a tool to traffic us, but was still a victim. And Anna was like us, but not us. She's like the innocence we lost.
And
Yeah.
we were the victims of the trafficking.
She was like
Yes.
symbolism
All
for
of
me.
these.
And to make a long story short, we ate it up.
We ate it up.
But
No, wait.
No, we ate it up.
We ate it up. There's no
There's
point.
no point.
We ate that up.
No, we ate it up.
We
We
were-
ate it up. We ate it up.
We were,
We saw the trophy on that table.
and it had our name on it.
It had our name on it, and it was taken off the table. And we're gonna get into why.
comma, however.
Oh Lord.
It was taken from us because so many people really wanted that trophy for best actor or best actress.
Yes. And
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
well, no.
Right now.
Meaning that means people took a lot of time acting,
Yes.
but that also meant we went past the time limit.
For how much?
For
We
2
were-
minutes.
We got disqualified for being 2 minutes.
Basically,
over time.
we had a trophy to our name, but we were disqualified because we were past the 40-minute limit
Yeah.
by 2 minutes.
Even the people have gone to states being 5 minutes over time.
Yeah, it's just they didn't like us because we're too cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've also been like winning like a lot like the past years,
How many?
except
Well-
junior year.
But we don't talk about junior
We
year.
don't talk about junior.
Not even sophomore year.
No, because sophomore year was COVID.
Yeah, nobody.
But the
Freshman
freshman
year?
were good.
Yeah.
Um,
If we wouldn't have exceeded the 2 minutes,
We would've gone-
we
would
would've
have went to state.
and gone on Broadway and everything.
Broadway.
Oh, we still got time.
Oh, no.
That would have been the best show
We would
in
not
the
have
world.
stayed.
It's not Broadway.
And only 3
It's on
people out of the entire district would have won, and we
Yeah.
were one of the 3.
And I'll tell you why. Because the thing is, we were all like, out of the entire 1X in our district, us and 2 other schools were the only ones to get superiors.
Yeah.
So there was 3 like state
Trophies.
trophies, but then there was only 2. And then
They took
only
off
2,
one.
and then the only 2 to get superior went and got the state's trophy. If we saw our scores, it was a superior, but we got disqualified.
Yeah.
We would have
because of the time.
The time.
They
Yes.
genuinely just left the trophies there.
Yeah.
Like they weren't
Yeah.
given to anybody else. There wasn't no like other person that was gonna go to get it. No, they were there and then we just never received them.
Yeah.
They gave out 2 out of the 3, and they left the 3rd.
But we did get other awards.
blank.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. We got an award.
We made judges cry.
We did.
We
We made judges
Yeah.
cry. but
Yeah,
they- but they-
I won All-Star Cast.
And
then what else?
Followed in your footsteps.
You did?
We also got best lighting.
And we got best ensemble.
We
Yeah.
got best
did.
ensemble and best lighting
Best
too.
lighting.
Best lighting.
Best
yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, no, that was for the other. Wait, no, best crew.
Did we get
Did
this
we?
group?
All-Star yeah,
crew?
for the
Was it All-Star
because the sound that I did.
Yes, we did get
We
best-
did.
Okay,
Yes.
But if we did not get disqualified, we would have gone to states
Correct.
for our 1 act. But
We still went.
on another topic, we did go to states.
Yeah.
we did.
And what happened in states? y'all?
Okay, explain what states is.
We did go to states with individual pieces,
States
not
is-
with the one.
Like solo singing, dual singing.
Yeah. So for another competition, IEs, individual events, which is like specific things of theater you compete with, like only one thing. We like did well in that district competition, and we went to states. With
And states is essentially a huge like convention, like a bunch of thespians from all over Florida come together and they compete in all these different categories.
Yeah.
Tampa.
In
Yeah.
Tampa.
In Tampa.
and we got to do a lot of cool
And we
things.
spent like a week there. It's super cool.
Literally an entire week in Tampa, a week-long sleepover in Tampa.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Super fun.
We were close to Broadway legends like Carrie
Yeah.
Butler and Laura Bell Bundy. If you know them, you know them.
We saw them perform.
If you know, you know.
If you know.
And for the first time, they did like a whole woman's makeup on me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Let's pull up the picture.
no.
Oh no, that was
Why?
cool.
And that brought many things to come out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, guys,
Ryan.
Oh yeah.
You need to bring that up.
Guys, in this episode, we're gonna say 2 names.
Are you name dropping real life?
No,
No.
I'm not gonna name drop.
Okay.
One person's name is Sophia. That Sophia is my ex, not her real name. And
If
then-
you know, you know, and if
If
you
you
don't,
know,
you
you
don't.
and the other person, his name is
Carlos.
Carlos.
And listen, this is happening
It should not have
tastefully.
been Hispanic.
No.
Tastefully, this is happening.
Okay, so
I
what?
said a Hispanic
so-
name.
If you can make an inference of the people we're talking about, great. If you can't,
Carlos is a
Sorry.
guy, and Sophia is my ex. No
Yes.
way.
yeah. So Carlos is in the troupe as well.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and explain the makeup phenomenon.
The makeup phenomenon.
It was one of the nights that we were at.
Yeah. So like a week or like a month before Tampa, all these girls were like, "Oh my God, can we do like makeup on you and like wax you?"
Full glam.
Wax you?
Yeah,
No.
wax you.
Yeah.
We never waxed you.
That was discussed, but we didn't do it.
Oh, okay, that was
discussed,
disgusting.
but we didn't do it.
We
Right.
did full glam on his face.
Yeah. So
looked beautiful.
after talking about that, we went to Tampa, and then one of the nights I went to their room and they did a whole makeup glamorous.
Okay, no, but you're skipping something.
I'm not.
You
You
are.
are though.
You
I
are.
think we
You're
should
skipping
backtrack.
something.
Yeah.
For
Someone else
context,
Stop,
for
stop.
context, Carlos was our friend at one point.
Yes.
And he no longer is.
But
He's
hold on.
not dead.
No, he's
but-
skipping
I didn't say he was
She
dead.
never-
She said she's no longer our friend.
But that is.
Wait, he's no longer with us.
Okay, so
He's on the earth.
Wait, okay.
He's
So what
out here in
happened?
Orlando.
Something
To our
that
knowledge.
he skipped, what
you're
Brian
goofy.
skipped, telling the story, is that we were coming back to the hotel pretty late, right? And we had a curfew. So we only had this limited amount of time to do said makeup. And
that we skipped out that yes, Carlos did suggest that we should do this on the boys to
Yeah.
do makeup on them.
He did
So-
suggest it.
Yes, he did.
But we were the ones excited about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were.
and on the comeback from that day, everyone was tired, but we still really wanted to do it. Like it was doable, there was time.
I
Yeah.
don't have.
But Carlos decided that everyone needs to work to his time, and we had to wait for him to do his entire
shower,
thing.
just his whole thing.
And Brian was like, "Hey, I don't care, just sit
And
me
it
down
was
and do it."
late. It was late, and curfew was coming up, and we were like,
And
okay,
if you're
we're
gonna
running
shower,
out of
you
time.
might as well shower and take off the makeup. You know?
We were just running out of time.
Exactly. And even our teacher understood. Like,
Yes.
you know?
So when we were doing this makeup, I still came a little bit late, but they Brian was already at the full beat, and then for this
One
person
job.
to get
Look,
Sorry.
I found the picture, guys.
Why are you? No.
Can you show that?
They can't see it.
We can put it on the.
No.
Yeah, put it in.
Carlos came in finally, and Brian was full beat, and
This is Brian full beat.
I'm
Sorry for the audio listeners. Very sorry.
Oh,
They can't
Lord.
see it.
he was very.
Oh my god, it looks so bad there. It looks way better. Oh, there it is. It looks really good.
Tell me he doesn't look beautiful.
No, he did.
He was full beat.
It was
Guys, that is gonna be on internet forever now.
There you go.
It's okay.
It's not like it was
Your
not.
digital footprint is worse. And we were we didn't know what to say because there was not enough time to do a full beat on Carlos because he came too late. So we were trying to reason with him, but he got very stubborn very quick and then basically got very pissy and petty with us.
Oh, he got so mad.
He left to his room.
He left to my room.
Oh yeah, you
bro.
were sharing the room with him.
You know how awkward it was? Are you taking a nap?
No, I'm just laying down.
Oh.
You know how awkward it was to come back from having a full face of makeup and then go into the man's room and be like, hey,
What the hell?
Carlos.
Even our teacher, even our teacher reasoned with us. He said, okay, I'll give you all 30 more minutes so you can do this for Carlos. But then he completely shut us out.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
the next issue was when he competed with his IEPs and things just got a little
Oh my god, that was bad.
Yeah.
Everyone here got a really good score. We all got superior. Yeah, superior is like number one.
in
Really.
state, by the way.
In state.
More competition.
Yeah.
We got our top
wait,
first
wait,
one.
but
We
Brian
got
his little top honors though.
Brian got his top honors this thing. Me and Alex got top honors.
Oh my god.
And then Anna.
What?
What? What do you mean?
We're talking about state.
Y'all got top honors in states?
We were supposed to, but we were 2 points off from a top honors.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in general.
I did though.
I don't know who we were talking.
Really?
In districts, I didn't.
Wait, at States it was just you two.
What did you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
At home.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Anyways.
We've done too many competitions.
Yeah.
We've done a lot. It's
I actually have 3 top podcasts.
I actually have 4.
You actually do?
Yeah.
Okay, watch. I'm about to beat you. I'm gonna get 5.
Okay, can we continue?
All right. But yeah, that was this whole state situation. No, not the whole state situation. There was this little road that we went to that had like a cute a cute restaurant, like almost like a Chipotle, but not really, but like healthy, and like a pizza place. While these people and other people were eating at a pizza place, and tell them what happened.
Right.
Can I narrate?
Yeah, Aaron.
By the way, we were also in heels, dresses,
Really
all
nice.
mixed.
We were gonna go to a main
Like
stage
we were
show.
all dolled up
Yeah.
completely.
Only some of us were there though, right? Who was there?
Yes.
A couple.
I was there.
I wasn't there. I ran over there.
And
with
then
her.
Carlos
It was
there.
us and Carlos.
Okay, so.
You
picture
guys
this.
weren't there, right?
No, I was at Walgreens and then someone called me. I think it was.
I know
Well, yeah,
you
you
were
guys
there.
came later.
Anna, you were
You
there.
remember? Then Alanis came.
I was there.
Don't even.
No, yeah, we were all Walgreens.
Actually,
We were all Walgreens.
Someone else should start. Okay, actually, I'll say this. Okay, so
Oh my god, we
As
should
we're-
sum this up though.
as we were eating our pizza, I noticed from the corner of my eye a woman crossing the street.
Oh.
No shoes. Fat shoes, yeah, like it was
Like
crazy.
socks, like raggedy socks.
Do you want? Because okay, that's what I was about to say. Like, I was the one who kind of like noticed him. So should somebody?
We
notice
should say the
homeless
kid or the homeless lady.
Both.
They
I
both
would
were
say
like,
say it
okay,
loud.
so both were
Say
crazy.
it loud.
lady? Huh?
Say it loud.
That wasn't loud.
No.
project.
Just go.
That's your number
Okay,
one problem on stage.
So this lady, I see her crossing the street and everything, and she's like looking like she's like on crack or something, and like
Definitely.
there was something going on in the head, and it was not.
Wasn't she in a hospital? or something?
Yeah,
She was in a
well,
hospital band.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
in the middle of Tampa.
And so she crossed.
Downtown Tampa.
Yeah, she crosses the street. She starts talking to the table next to us, but we don't notice yet. And then she comes up to us, who wants to take over.
So oh my gosh, she was speaking like this weird husky, like.
And she
Voice.
came up right next to me.
Yeah, she was
She sneaked up on
Oh
me.
my god.
She was like, "Can you guys help me? I need help."
Like
I'm not
right,
okay."
like right here, like
Yeah.
ugh.
So can someone pretend to be her and say all the things she was doing, and then Nicole? say
I don't.
her action?
I don't remember. I don't remember what she said.
Okay.
Weren't you like about to laugh on her face?
Yeah.
Yes. This is where it comes.
I
in.
wasn't gonna laugh.
You
So-
were getting nervous, so you were like chuckling to
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she wouldn't leave.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so the lady starts going on this whole tangent. She's like, please give me some money. Like, my whole life I've been raped, being abused. She's going on
Yes.
this whole tangent.
I forgot.
Yes.
Me
and
too,
Nicole is feeling a little uncomfortable, so.
The thing is, guys, like I literally got into a car wreck with my dad and I laughed. So when I'm nervous in like a anxiety, not nervous like nervous on stage, I'm not gonna laugh. Like an anxious situation, I laugh. Like genuinely, I just start giggling out of anxiety.
That's the thing.
And it is. And that's literally what was happening in that moment, but I wasn't like vocal about it. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
ha ha ha. Like I was like,
chuckles.
I was like genuinely like tensing up because I was anxious in that moment. This woman was right next to me. She could have like a shiv or a knife or like, I don't know, anything.
Yeah.
And she was like a centimeter away from me. Like,
Yes. She
Yeah.
was saying all of these things, and then we started dismissing her, being like, "Sorry, yeah,
sorry,
we don't have
you don't have
anything."
anything.
Right.
Whatever.
And then
But
she,
She sees Nicole laughing.
Oh.
And then
but not laughing, like
Right.
chuckling, like
back her laugh. Yeah.
anxious,
And
like
then-
holding it back.
Yeah.
Suddenly, everything changes.
oh my gosh,
It's no longer a friendly encounter. Now,
I mean, I wouldn't say it was friendly. It was talking her about. Can we say?
Yeah.
yeah, she
What?
did.
She was her talking about like.
Her upbringing, how
Yeah,
she
her
was
upbringing,
going.
and how she was abused,
Yes.
and I was like,
But mind you, this is a random woman, and we're a bunch of teenagers in the middle of Tampa. We don't live there. We're not, we don't
Yeah.
know this woman.
We didn't know what to do.
So Nicole starts reacting in that way, and then she promptly reacts in another way, and she says,
I don't remember.
"I hate you."
Yes, she does.
She does say that. How do you guys remember this?
I literally
She
forgot
went-
about all
She
of
was
it.
starting to walk back behind us, and she goes, "I hate you. This is my home."
Yeah,
And then walks off, and then we see
Get
her
out
come
of my
down the
home.
street.
I swear to you, I wasn't laughing at her. I
Oh,
was
by the
so anxious.
By the way, random thing, Carlos rarely spoke English, bro. Rarely. The one time he decided he wanted to speak English was when this lady was walking away. She only spoke English. Did she say?
She was raped.
And mind you, and then we see this lady keep walking down the street, talking to other people, and then in front of the CVS, because there's like a CVS for them, she literally lies down on the concrete.
It was very high anxiety moment.
Bro, but I really thought she could turn her ass around and beat all of us out.
No, my Carlos has the thickest Cuban accent. Like,
Did she say she get raped? It was bad.
And he has
we all just like, we were like, Carlos.
We're like,
We're like, looking
shut
back.
up.
We've known him to like
Like, I already almost got beat up. Like, what are you trying to do?
Like, it was really funny, but like, come on.
no, at that moment, especially since we know he has like very little filter and
Yeah.
like he like rarely holds his opinions. We were like in that like out of all moments, bro. We could have been murdered right then and there.
Yeah.
Like there
No.
goes States.
I think
I almost did because of how literally I react when I'm in an anxious situation. Like, that's
okay.
insane.
So then, 5 minutes later,
Oh,
we're wrapping.
it's the same
We're,
day.
hold on, we're
We're
wrapping.
still
really
processing
forgot.
what just happened.
We're still processing what happened, but you know, we're wrapping things up. We're finishing eating. I'm like
Pizza
sitting-
was fire, and another people from other troop joined us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
But that was later.
Hold
That
on,
was after
hold
the
on.
fact.
Hold on.
That was
my
after.
God.
We were the one that discovered this.
Okay, so I'm sitting on this sidewalk, and I will never forget this for the rest of my life.
Let me try the restaurant.
I'm sitting at this chair, and I kind of turn around because I feel someone's presence, and I turn around, and it's like this little 12-year-old boy on a bike, and he goes, "Hey, you got any water you think you can give me?" And I was kind of
This man's like he's like not man. This little boy is like his face is like kind of pale. He like
but listen,
He's all
my-
sweaty,
yeah,
like.
and
He's in torn up clothes.
And then
Yeah.
listen up, and my reaction, I'm looking at this kid, and I was like, he was like, "Do you have any water?" And I was like, yeah, not for you."
We were
And then-
we were in the Eddie and Sam's New York Pizza in downtown Tampa.
Shout out if anybody
Shout
knows.
That's
That
where
pizza
it
was
is.
going out.
And so,
That's where this whole thing happened.
and so I'm like, yeah, like I'm kind of giving him a face, like I don't have anything for you, because you know, like when you start like, what's this word, like indulging in a person, all of a sudden they wanna, you know.
We were trying to just like
So-
move on.
I was just trying to finish my pizza.
So then, after I say no to him, he's like, "Oh, sorry, I was just hit by a car." And then I look down, and his knee
It's
like,
completely scraped.
and
it's bloody.
bleeding.
And
Like-
so then I'm like,
And he's low-key limping.
yeah, but he's still not riding a bike.
Yeah, that's his body.
So then I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my god, I can't like.
And then it's like all I remember is that like seeing this whole situation.
What's my boy doing?
Oh my God. Oh
The window's open.
What? Guys, what just happened? The guy that was shirtless.
Oh.
A guy
It was so bad.
a guy that was shirtless. Unless he goes to the window and knocks. A
I'm
guy.
sorry,
Oh.
Alex, your neighbor.
You guys are gonna get me kicked out.
Guys. There was a guy walking.
I didn't do anything. I can't point at a bird.
He was.
I'm gonna go check my car.
He was.
Not my first time.
Not a good time to go check your fucking car.
He was shirtless and was he brushing his teeth?
Brushing his teeth.
But wait, you're making me sound thirsty. He was shirtless. But
It was
Wait, Tristan.
he was similar to
No.
Okay, but then we all pointed at the guy and he looked right at us. Okay, sorry guys.
I'm gonna get kicked out.
Oh my God.
Why would you get kicked out? I could have been literally pointing at the Star Wars poster.
My car is fine, but that was a husky man. Holy hell.
All right.
I'm not sure Husky.
So basically, a kid got run over, and
He didn't get run over. He got hit by a damn car.
He got hit.
he got hit, run over.
Okay, and he
No,
was okay.
he was
It's not the same definition.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Wait,
but
He got hit by a car. Supposedly.
He
Supposedly.
was a little disoriented.
did he get lying?
He was very disoriented. He
Yeah.
could have had a concussion easy.
We sat him down in the chair. Me and Anna got water. We
No,
sat down in
you're
the chair.
telling the story wrong. So before he got sat down on a chair,
Yeah.
we asked him, "Oh my God, you got hit by a car? Are you okay? Are you okay?" He says, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah.
Literally
Oh my
goes
God, yeah.
out.
No.
Like literally
Like on
starts
the
knocking out.
tree.
No, like literally starts like he's like
Blacking
knocking
out.
out, blacking out, and we're like, okay, you're
He
not
was
okay.
concussed.
So we pull up a chair from one of the tables at the pizza place, and we sit him down, and we go and get like free water from inside the restaurant. We're giving him water.
Right.
We're like getting napkins, like we wet the napkins, we put it on the wounds.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to take care of him.
We're asking him questions. We're like, where was this?
Where's your parents? Like, how did you get here? Where do you live? Like, who could we call to help you?
And he was saying like,
What's
I
your
don't know.
name?
I don't know.
He wouldn't answer any of our
He wouldn't
questions.
answer any questions.
Wait, hold on. So he kind of.
What was his name? Does anyone remember?
I don't remember his name.
I have a video of him still.
I don't remember his name.
And wasn't the other chick that was like next to us like filming the kid and like laughing?
Well,
They were
yeah,
vlogging.
that's the other part. That they were at the table right next to us.
There was a troop literally making a vlog out of this situation.
Yeah,
Which was like weird.
it was.
And we gotta say something. I got there late,
Well,
but
we're telling the story. We're not vlogging
2
the
years
kid
later,
bleeding
yeah,
on
exactly.
the street.
I got there late. But what I know of is
I remember, yeah.
our co-parent that took care of us.
Co-parent.
Yeah, our car, like
Our co-parent.
Chaperone.
Chaperone.
I'm not gonna-
one of our chaperones.
Our chaperones
The
called
Lord's
20 years old.
911.
They gotta put you back in school.
Wait, before that,
Wait, guys, back it up. Back
you
it
guys are
up.
getting too
I'm
ahead of
just
the
saying
game.
what happened.
Back it up.
Wait up. Wait up. Continue.
So we're asking him these questions, and we're like, oh, like
He
where?
finally answers and he's like, "Oh, my mom can't get to me. Like my mom's not gonna care." And I'm like, "Okay, but what's your mom's number?"
He said she didn't have a card.
Right. So then he puts his mom's number on my phone, my personal phone, and he
Right.
dials her number, and I call his mom, and she picks up, and I say, "Hey, we found your son, blank." Let's just say like Devin. It was with a letter D. I don't remember. We found, It was
Evan?
Okay, we found
Evan.
Evan, your son. He said he got hit by a car. He's bleeding. We're trying to take care of him. Like, is there any way you could come pick him up because he can't walk, let alone ride a bike? Like,
Right.
So she was like, I don't have any. Like, she sounded dead. She was like,
she did not sound like she cared at
She
all.
sounded dead, like a zombie. She was like, I don't have any transportation. I don't know what to tell you. I can't come get him. I don't know what you want me to do. I was like, this is just like,
Yeah,
what? Like, I'm a stranger. I'm just letting you know your son's bleeding on the side of the road. Like,
Right.
After a little hit and run.
No, she did not seem to care at
We
all,
come back.
honestly.
911 was trying to be called. The
so our
police.
chaperone called 911, which was stupid.
By the way, Evan, at the thought of the cops, every single time we brought it up, Mans would try to run away.
Oh, yes.
We would say, no, we're gonna call the police, and he was sitting on the chair and he would stand up. Like, be like, no, I don't want
He
the
did not
cops.
want us to help him.
Concussion and all, knee messed up and all.
Wait, and we forgot to mention
He was
that
ready.
the owner of the restaurant actually came out and offered him a ride home.
Yeah.
But we were kind of just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
like,
kind of weird looking.
because, obviously this is a stranger.
And not only that, once like the whole like 911 thing like got figured, like they actually came, not only 911 but cops too.
And he tried to run
That
away.
kid went in the bathroom and tried to escape. He was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the pizza place.
And I think he
And
snuck
tried
out
to
because he
escape.
ran out.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Because something
didn't come out.
happened.
So the cops came and we're talking to him and shit, and then what?
By the way,
He's like, I need to go to the bathroom, and then he enters the pizza place and is gone.
Yeah, no, he left.
He ran away.
and now the whole reason that I assume he was like averse to the cops and all this was at one point we were like, oh, is this your bike? And he said, I found it.
Right. It wasn't his bike.
So
Right.
He picked it up somewhere.
Well, no, also, just based on everything said about, like, his home situation.
And
it
the
didn't
way
seem
the way
great.
that he looked, his clothes, his shoes, like you just could tell that he was like
yeah, he was wearing like sandals.
very like no, he was wearing sneakers, but they were like holes in them.
And not
Yeah.
only that,
Yeah.
like all of this all happened in the same time span, but then later on skipped to like later at night.
Oh, this
We
is the next
are in a little like
shuttle.
we are in like a little shuttle thing.
Downtown Tampa has like shuttles.
And we see
And a
the
trolley.
kid
Trolley.
on the bike.
Oh
It's a
my
trolley,
god,
yeah.
I forgot.
Yes.
We saw him again.
We were on a trolley
on
going.
the bike.
no, we saw him
And
sitting
he
in the
noticed
trolley.
us.
He was on the same trolley as us.
And he noticed us. First thing he
Yeah.
did was leave that trolley and bike
Yeah,
and go away.
He was like,
Wow, I
eyeing us,
forgot
and he
about
hopped
that.
off.
Wow.
And I remember watching him walk away, and he literally had a terrible limp. I was like, holy crap.
He
like,
did.
He was limping, yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know what happened to that kid. We don't know anything.
Where is he going?
That was the most bizarre.
We
thing that
don't
happened
even
to
know
us
the
in States.
backstory to the kid, and
That's
honestly,
so sad.
it was and all of that. It's Tampa. That was Tampa.
Yeah, that was very bizarre experience. Like the most bizarre experience we had in the States.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. You stay safe, Evan, wherever you may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
You were kind of a bitchy kid, but you know.
You were.
It's okay.
He was probably concussed. So.
Yeah. It's alright.
And he had, he has his little moments where he even laughed and everything. Like he
Yeah.
was,
I think he was
Yeah.
just, he was just scared, I think.
Yeah,
he was
faithful.
he was
He
surrounded.
was young.
He was
I
scared.
didn't like the fact that they were shoving a camera in his face.
Oh yeah, and those people actually ended up posting that vlog.
And
Yeah.
she was
Oh,
very.
but by the way, I found that vlog and they literally for such a weird event, they literally showed 10 seconds of it.
Did they
It
actually?
was crazy, yeah. I was
Because yeah, they were filming the whole time, and then they were talking to us.
Because we reached out to them and we said we don't want to be in your vlog. Please
Yeah.
don't include our faces in your
Yeah, I
video.
remember I
We don't
had-
want to be involved.
Yeah, I had to DM them and everything because we were talking about it with SB and he was like, oh, you gotta reach out, say, because imagine our school saw that.
Yeah.
We could have gotten in trouble for something. Lord knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so skip over.
And then what else happened at States? It was like,
That's it.
That's it.
That's really it, I think.
Yeah, our States was
really
kind of
it.
crazy.
oh, I can say something that happened after States, but that includes Carlos.
Wait, I remember something with
Immediately
Carlos
after.
and Sam.
Oh, I know what
I
you're talking
forgot
about.
about that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even
The
remember.
paragraph.
I know what you're talking about.
No,
Right after we finished
Yes.
States, this is after the experience is done. Everyone is at their
But
house.
this was triggered by something that happened with between Carlos and Sam because Sam was
No,
really frustrated over him.
Oh, that's something else. This happened before.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sam, why don't you go ahead and tell?
She doesn't
I'll be
remember.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really fucking remember, so maybe y'all can help me fill in the gaps.
So it was a collection of things that happened that he.
We're talking about Sam and Carlos.
Exactly.
Not
This
the
is-
weekend.
not
This is one of the things that happened.
Yeah, basically we were watching one of the plays called Boeing, and he was sitting next to me, and he respectfully wouldn't shut the fuck up. And so
And you're
just
supposed to shut the fuck up. It's a
like
show.
a little comments, it's fine. You react to a show, it's okay. But when someone is in your ear, because he's very loud,
He was
in your
very
ear,
loud.
Very loudly
making comments constantly, laughing really
criticizing.
loud
No, it was
constantly.
criticizing.
And I swear I could miss myself. I was hard of hearing when I watched the show because I couldn't hear shit. So I already couldn't hear anything. So with him in my ear also too, I just got really frustrated and I was
But
like,
he was
"No,
criticizing, and you never know if someone that's involved in that show is sitting in front of you, next to you,
shut up." Right. So I was just
and then we get called out as a troop for talking shit, and then troops
Right.
get in trouble.
Exactly.
right.
And we were told not to do exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
everybody
he
knows
kept
that.
and he kept doing it.
And he
So
thought he
Sam
was being
super-
funny.
yeah.
He thought he was being funny. He thought he was being cool for no, that you're not. It's not.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
And so eventually, I didn't remember
We
what
just
I
could have
told
gotten
him.
in trouble.
I was like, oh, Carlos, stop, just stop,
Talking.
just stop, it's just watch.
You stopped.
Well, no, this was after the show, directly after.
directly
We
after
were
the show.
walking.
And Sam was going off. at
Yeah,
him.
you were like, you just wouldn't shut the fuck up. You were just pissing me off.
But it was during
And
the
he
show that he
stormed
walked away.
off. He stormed off away from you because he went towards me and he was like, oh, she just told me that I was so annoying and yada yada yada. And I was like,
And it's my fault if we get in trouble.
It's my fault.
Yes, it's your fault.
I also remember that I think you called him imprudent. I think imprudente.
Which is
Oh.
fucking true.
And I remember that
That
he
word,
literally.
that word is not really in my vocabulary, so I don't think
Like
no,
that he
but it was something like
It
that.
was
though.
me. I called him imprudente. Imprudente is someone that does things without thinking of what could of the consequences that could happen.
Right.
We are instructed to have theater etiquette. Don't criticize a show while you're still sitting in the show because someone can hear you. And he was doing it and doing it very loudly. And then we can all have negative consequences because he decided to shit talk. We would all be penalized for it.
And if I recall, also when you were confronting him about his behavior, I think he literally looked at you and told you, "I literally don't understand you. I don't get it." He was
He was like,
genuinely
I
I
not.
was like, I
getting
don't
it.
understand. I'm trying to understand you, but I don't. Like what?
Well,
what
that
do
was
you mean
kind
you
of
don't
the issue with
understand?
him, is that
He didn't know he was the problem.
issues would arise, and then we would confront him about it, and then he just conveniently never understood what we were saying. He was never in the wrong.
He would
basically.
also blame it always on I am this ethnicity, so this is how I am,
Yes.
Oh my god.
He would always believe that we were criticizing who.
People like that.
I hate it.
He wholeheartedly believed that the way that we acted towards him, our disagreement with the way that he would do things, and it was because he was of a certain ethnicity and because of a certain sexual
Mind you,
orientation.
four
Which
of us
is
are
no-
also of the same ethnicity, and
Yes.
we never use that as an excuse.
Yes.
Mm.
And
I'm this ethnicity, so I get to be a dick.
So, and another situation that happened that he later used against us, right, was after he had performed in States his individual piece, he had gotten like,
What?
I just remembered.
He sent us a PDF.
yeah, girl.
This is where you put in 10,000 years later.
Girl, you literally said that.
It was.
So it's after States. It's after States.
Oh yeah, this is like the last piece
Okay,
of
but
States.
say.
Yeah, say it.
So I like this is like
so
one of the
long.
other things that like he mentioned in this document that we will get to.
Go.
And he literally he performed in States. Apparently his score was not the best. It was the lowest out of everyone that performed in States, and he took that very personally. His pride was very wounded. He was very, very upset. He was very unapproachable. We would try to talk to him. He would push us away. We would try
He
to
had AirPods on, walking by himself, like
we were at a supermarket.
tuning everybody
I
out.
don't know. As soon as he got the pin that said like Exxon on it, he threw it in the trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
I
threw it
I
in
was
the
literally
trash.
in the Publix and with him in this supermarket, and I tried going up to him and talking to him, and he completely brushed me off. He kept walking or whatever, and I was like, okay, he just wants his space. I've known him for a while that if he's upset, you give him space, right? And then we all sit like in this park for like a little picnic, and he literally isolates himself. We all sit in this big corner. There's even like another group because they just brought their own blanket, and he literally decides to sit on tree roots.
Some of us,
Like, to
even
the
me
side.
included, like called him and told him like, "Hey, Carlos, you can come here. Like, I got food. I got this." He was like, "No."
And
no,
he wouldn't
no,
even.
No.
He was tuning
So
us out.
there was an attempt to bring him together and be like, "Hey, it's okay."
Because he
This
was
is
our
your
first
friend.
time. We also attempted. By the way, our teacher also attempted to talk to
And
him,
also,
and he
we
refused.
were trying to tell him that, hey, this is your first year in theater, and you're
Yeah.
doing really good. Like, honestly, you made it to States and got an X. That's actually really good. You may
People
think
in
not.
States get burned alive. At least he got compliments, but
Yeah.
it wasn't good enough.
I got destroyed at States, but I got a spear, so I don't know.
And then this is the last thing I'll say about this that led to the document. I remember in the last day of States when we were like, eating breakfast for the last time in our hotel. I literally see him and I go up to him and he said, I'm like, okay, let me try and be like, devil's advocate. Let me try and actually get to him. So I go up to him and I'm like, what? Are you okay? What's going on? Can we talk about this? Because I don't know why you've been upset. Like, I want to make sure that you are okay. And he literally brushed me off and said, I'll tell you later. And I'm like, okay. And then like 2 weeks after States, he sends me
When we're on break, during break.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a spring break.
Yeah, so after States and we're all in our spring break, he texts me, hey, so remember when you asked me what was going on in States? Here. And he sends me a PDF document.
Literally.
And he's
a file.
a file. And he says,
fucking
this
a
is
Word document.
this is how I felt, and this is everything that I went through during States. And because you asked me, you can send it to the others if you want. I don't care.
It was pinpointing every single moment that he was annoyed by us in States,
So it
and
was
why we are the problem.
Exactly. So it was like the makeup, me calling him imprudente, which is not thinking about the consequences of him
Yes.
doing shit. The thing with Sam going off on him.
That apparently I was absolutely disappointed in him, and then like I worked because I did help him a lot with his pieces throughout this first year of him in theater. And he was saying that like, oh, I pushed him away, and I was like that he deserved my resentment because he failed and he was a failure to me.
He just got a lower score than literally everyone else in the troupe, and but nobody made him feel that way.
No.
Nobody made him feel that way. He in his brain was going through because he was so unhappy with the score.
I mean, it's natural.
It's
Yeah.
natural to be unhappy, but now you're blaming us because we weren't there when all we were doing was trying to console you and make you feel better.
Exactly.
He completely twisted the scenarios and projected his resentment into what happened, and just like seeing his perspective was very disappointing because. Like, you would think that if you're 1v8 on like what the experience was, that maybe your perception of it wasn't necessarily correct.
No, there's no logic.
But it was very disappointing. And then like we all discussed it and we were like, yeah, he was completely stubborn in his perspective, and like he would refuse to like accept another. It was just his way or the highway. Always.
Yes.
Always.
And
Right.
then that projected into our spring show.
Wait, so we're gonna go to our spring show.
Bitch, I gotta stand me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
But before we start talking about our spring show, Alexa needs to go take a nap.
Yeah.
Go!
Go, bitch!
Bye!
Leave!
Yeah, you guys suck.
You guys, you suck.
We suck, but you're
I'm
leaving.
leaving you.
Okay, makes
Your
sense.
episode was the worst episode, by the way.
Yeah, kill yourself.
Blue balled. Literally leave. Okay, continue. Go.
Okay, so our spring show.
Line up on your bed.
Sure. Go for it.
So we did a spring show called Into the Woods. And we were all leads because the show was about leads. And we ate that up.
We did.
We only did act 1 though, but we still ate it up.
Let me tell
Alex
you.
emphasizes on we did, not others.
And the tree.
And the tree.
And the tree.
And
Shout out Oliver.
Shout out Oliver.
And let me say, okay.
And I'm not gonna lie,
no,
the other person that did the other prince, you were a prince. The other person that did a prince
Yeah.
also ate it up.
Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out.
There was like a lot of people did care about the show, aka the people in the room. Shout out Milky White. Shout out Tree. We love y'all. Shout out us, Rapunzel's Prince. Y'all ate that.
None of these people are watching.
Oh,
Definitely.
and Little Red.
Little Red ate that episode. She took that. She did that shit. The thing is, though, a lot of people very, very late learned what they were supposed to do. Their music. There was a lot of resources we didn't have, but because I remember like I was one of the ones that like really thought about suggesting the show, and we talked about it.
You had a plan before it was even announced.
Yeah, because it was just easy to do for all of us. It was whatever.
It was
and
doable.
then, so the thing is, because I cared about the show, because I knew if everybody wasn't wholeheartedly in, this was not gonna happen. And so a lot of people weren't wholeheartedly in it. A lot of people did not know their music until like 2 months before the show, which is not a lot of time if you think about it. And and so last minute a lot of people did not
2
go
months
through.
for a musical. That's acting, singing, dancing.
Two
Right.
acts.
So like a lot of
With
people,
a cast of how many people?
like 15.
15 only?
That's a big cast.
15 to 18.
Yes.
I felt like 50 people. I'm not gonna
Exactly. That's exactly. So a lot of people did not pull through with Into the Woods. If you know Into the Woods, it's an ensemble show, so everybody needed to be on their shit.
Yeah.
So because not everybody was all together, our teacher had to cut the second act, and that's considered blasphemy, but we can look over it.
Why would you say like
Many
that?
issues happened during Into the Woods.
Yes.
Many issues, some that are really not like relevant to discuss, but one that was really, really big was one about our second person called Sophia.
Wait, what happened about Into the Woods with Sophia?
That you were a prince.
Oh, that wasn't a really big problem.
Okay, but we're introducing
problem.
it.
It was until we cut the second act.
Exactly.
True.
Because y'all were
You weren't-
supposed to have a.
Yeah, me and her, Nicole, were supposed to have a kissing scene.
No, you were supposed to have a sex scene.
Oh,
it was not sexy.
Lord.
a little.
It
We're singing and dancing.
was a fake makeout.
If you know Into
by
the
the
Woods,
way.
yes.
Yeah.
If you know Into the Woods,
It
the
wasn't
baker's
real.
wife and Cinderella's prince cheat on respective
Yeah,
partners. They have fun.
but the director of the show, our teacher, wanted me and her to actually kiss one time, or whatever, right?
Like,
Really?
It says on the script.
I thought it was just all fake.
No, you wanted me to kiss you for real.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's in the
And
script.
then,
It's a kiss.
and then I told my ex that, and she was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want." And then I was like, "You sure?" She's like, "Yeah, do whatever you want." And I'm like, I feel like she really hates that, And then when I agreed, I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." She was like, "You're gonna do it, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it." She's like, really. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kiss Nicole." She's like, "The blonde girl, okay." She hated that you were blonde.
Why?
It was just a problem. We're here, a problem.
I don't know.
Are you serious?
I think so.
hair.
But
If you're insecure, just say that.
but she did not like me kissing you, right? Because when I said,
She did not like you
it's just-
interacting with women, period.
Mind you, at the time Nicole was also in a relationship,
Yeah,
and it was no issue.
no issue.
Right.
Listen, no. But listen. My ex Sophia was also in a show called
West Side
West Side Story.
West Side Story.
And she was-
right. West Side Story.
This is his
This
story.
is my story. West Side Story, right?
He's venting, bro.
West Side Story.
Get it out, Brian.
And she had
was
to.
She was a female lead.
She was.
He wasn't gonna say that.
She was a main.
The name.
She was the main important person in the West Side Story.
If
And she had to make out actually with the other main character guy.
Ours was a fake makeout. Theirs was a real.
And then guess what?
Oh my.
And then guess what? And guess what? When I said, but you're actually but you're actually kissing him. But when I just do a little peck on Nicole,
There's an issue.
There's an issue. And then she said, yeah, because you're gonna study film in college and I'm gonna study actual theater in college. So I'm actually gonna be kissing people.
If I hit
And I was like, what?
Hold on. If I hit you with my right hand, despite the fact that I'm left-handed, do you still get hit?
This is why this is unfair. Because we are currently in a production.
She basically downgraded the entire production of like literally saying that you shouldn't do what's in the script or what you're being told by your director because you're not going to do this in the future.
Right.
So this show is completely insignificant.
Absolutely. And the thing is, it's not even something that our teacher made up. It's in the script.
It's in
They kiss.
it.
They have
Kiss.
a long kiss. Even our teacher had mercy on Brian making it short. But no, and let me tell
Mercy
you something.
on me.
Let me tell you all
Mercy
something.
on Brian.
Those 9
Mercy on me.
Excuse me.
Let me say something. The West Side Story makeouts aren't 9, so they were
Sure you
added.
did.
So that's obsolete. 9
Alright.
makeouts aren't in West Side Story.
All
So
right.
they were added.
All right.
Regardless, we didn't even do Act 2, so this never even
This
happened.
never even happened either way, so it
This
doesn't matter. But
scene,
that's
the
still kinda
entire scene was cut. This never happened.
Because we had to cut the second act because nobody was on their shit.
But yeah,
So this whole thing was for a reason because we never even did it.
so that is Into the Woods.
We still ate, slayed,
Ate that up.
and got great reviews to the point where our principal had to do it for the whole show.
Yeah. Now,
It was a great experience.
now, since we're talking about my ex Sophia,
Wait! We were on the newspaper for Into the Woods as well.
Yes, we
So,
were.
a real journalist came in, I'm just saying,
oh, you're just like,
and interviewed us. Come on, they interviewed us and we were on a real newspaper for the city newspaper.
Yeah.
It
okay.
was a big production.
No.
Anyways.
and
So now that we're in the topic.
of my ex,
Yes.
let's say, and since let's wrap this up with prom.
It was a big night.
Yeah, this is the last topic, y'all.
Prom was the last event that we did as a whole
Wait,
ish.
No, technically.
Yeah, technically, you know.
Can I say something?
Yes.
For context, like the problems that happened during Into Woods and the problems that happened during prom night were all like a culmination of problems that Sophia had with us over the span of the school year.
Yeah.
And
Right.
while during the time that Brian was our friend and dating her at the same time, like it's not like these issues happened out of the blue. Like she she always had a problem with one or multiple of us.
Really,
at
all
some
of us.
Point, at all of us at some point in time. So
And we all
And
did
they
our
were all based on insecurities.
Exactly.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all did our best to befriend her, to talk to her, to bring her in, but she was always shutting
so
us
we're
out.
not just like talking shit about this random ex. Like this is like we actually were
It
like.
wasn't. It's what happened in high
It
school.
was a year-long hatred for his friends.
Right.
No acceptance towards the people that he was closest to. No understanding, no compromise. Just, I hate them for no reason because I'm insecure and that's it.
Right.
That was like the only explanation
So
because we had done nothing.
Let's wrap this up with prom because we're all tired. So prom, what's the first thing that happened? You talk about it because it was your house that we went to.
Okay, yeah. So everybody met up at my house, and we had
Pre-prom, yeah.
the brilliant idea to arrive at prom in a party bus.
It was actually really fun.
It was.
But we're gonna
Yeah,
tell
we
you
just
how
got
terrible.
We're a lot of people, obviously, and our prom was like an hour away.
Where did
So-
y'all find that damn party bus? That's
so
always the
literally,
sketchiest
Sam
party
Pride-
bus.
We're looking on Instagram, and we found this account. It had maybe 200 followers,
Oh.
and it had the lowest rates.
Guys, we were balling on a budget.
Guess what? We were broke. We're still broke, but you know.
money went on the dresses.
Yeah. So we're trying to find the cheapest bus that we can
Like the
possibly
videos
find.
looked good.
The video looked like we were like
Amazing.
the shit.
They
But we
DM'd
did
us.
that. We did that.
They sent us videos. They gave us a price, and we're like, perfect. So it was all of
It
us
looked really good.
and like 10 other people because this was a party bus for like 20 people. So we needed to find all these other people to come.
We
And
all split the price.
Right, and I invited everybody in my house pre-prom so we could all take pictures and then go out together. So we're all at my house.
Taking pictures.
And I don't know what time the bus was supposed to come.
It was like
Maybe 7, 8, right?
something like
What time
that.
was prom?
At
9,
right?
So then the bus had to
Let's
be
say
there
8.
probably like 8.
8, yeah, let's say 8.
Because we were an hour away.
Yeah.
Right. So we told the bus, come here at 8. Or maybe it was 7:30.
We told 7:30.
7:30. We're like 7:30.
To be safe. So the prom was in Miami.
Right.
Miami
The
traffic, whatever.
Oh, yes. But mind you, everybody's at my house. We're taking pictures. We're waiting. 7:30 comes around, and the party bus is nowhere to be found. So we're calling them. Nobody's answering. One time, one guy answered, and he couldn't answer any of our questions. And we're like, is this party bus coming or not? And they're basically like, I don't know. Maybe it looks like it's coming. And we're like, okay.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Thank God it actually did come. It came like an hour late.
Like it was super late.
It was super
And we were
late.
super far, so we ended up being super late to prom.
So,
Yeah, but we got there before anything really started.
Right.
Yeah.
But mind you, like I said, since this party bus is late, everything is just happening in my house. We're trying to entertain everyone. We have music going on, just trying to keep people entertained.
Obviously, Sophia's there. And
Right. Everybody's promising.
Because they were together, you know, everybody that
Carlos was there.
Yeah, Carlos was there.
everybody
was
that
there.
had a boyfriend, a girlfriend, they were there to
Right.
prom,
Of
like
course.
obviously.
And so everybody is obviously, out in my living room where I'm entertaining everyone. And then all of a sudden, I see Sophia and you, Brian. And
Oh, I know where.
was that it?
Yeah, it was
It was
just,
just
No,
a-
and Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos was in there too?
Yes.
in the.
Yes.
They all
Talking with Sophia.
They all walk into my laundry room, which I didn't give them
Why-
permission to go in there.
Why the fuck are you in the laundry room?
Oh, we were in the laundry room because of the animals.
Right.
She wants to go see the dog.
She wanted to go see the dog.
But
Okay, but
my mom then notices this at some point because it wasn't like they were like in there, in and out. Like
And
they
we
were
were-
in there for a while.
and we had like 20 people there.
We
Like
weren't there alone. We were with like your sister and then with Carlos.
You guys were in there for a long time because my mom told me
Yeah, with
aside.
Carlos and your sister.
Right. And she was
Yeah.
like, what are they doing in there?
Yeah.
Like, tell them to come outside.
And the door was closed.
Yeah, the door was
Like,
That was
closed.
the weirdest thing.
If you're just going there to talk to see the dog, then you can leave the lights and like
Right, exactly.
No, we let the dogs out.
No, but you can leave the door open.
The dogs wouldn't get out.
They were in their
I don't know.
crates.
All of that was because of your sister. She didn't want to open the door because of the dogs, and she let the dogs out. And we couldn't.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
The way it seemed to the rest of us, though,
I get
was Sophia doesn't like us. She doesn't want to even be in the same room with us. She isolated herself and Brian in the laundry room. And obviously, that made all of us mad because we were like, what the fuck? It's prom night. Like, come on now. Let's try it all.
Even people that we normally don't hang out with, that we don't like really get close to, they were vibing with us because it's prom. So like
Exactly.
that's just strange behavior.
And they got to be in a party bus with a bunch of people and like have party before the party even happens,
Right,
you know?
right.
So everyone's gonna be happy. Everyone's gonna be like glad to be there.
Exactly. And so, whatever, that happened. And then, cut to, let's say 8:30, the party bus finally arrives.
Finally.
We're all so happy.
This janky ass party bus.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. This party bus did not look like the video.
It had no AC, and we were promised music speakers. They did not have one.
Let me
okay,
say
hold on. Let me put it to you.
tables were
Let me
$2.
put it to you this way. We rented a party bus. What do you expect at the party bus, right? You expect maybe lights, right? Maybe some seats, whatever. Some party buses are cooler than others, but what is like the main component? What is the main component in a party bus? Music.
Of course. It's the whole point.
So the whole point is to play loud ass music in a party bus. We don't really need much else but music because it's pitch dark in there. It already feels like a club, like a party.
Right.
All we need is music. Well, the bus didn't have music.
Because
Yeah.
the prior people cut the cable.
It was vandalized.
The people that used the bus prior to us vandalized this is the explanation we were given by the driver. The
And the driver could not care less. She did not care.
The wires were cut. The bus was vandalized.
The wires of the speaker system were cut.
I want to know.
And the bus was vandalized
Oh my god.
before we were put on this party bus. No,
So
it's just like
Kylie-
so ridiculous.
So Kylie had to literally go in her house and get
get
her
video.
speaker.
My radio that's this big for this big ass party bus with 20 people.
And there was no, so we were dying of a heat stroke because we're all
literally fit 15 people.
So we were lied to about the fucking size.
And we were all in
we were all cramped up.
And then we were all cramped up in these big ass prom dresses, dying of a heat stroke. So we shoved a cooler in there with drinks as we were dying.
There were like 20 people.
We were
in a party bus.
We were dancing, we were vibing.
Oh yeah, we made the best out of it, honestly.
Yes, we did. And it had poles, so we were just like dancing on the poles, whatever. Although,
Why do they have the pool?
I will say,
All
They
party
all
buses.
had a pool.
We were all, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how the fuck we did it, but we were hyped.
We
On
were.
that.
because
It was,
or at least
Some of us were.
no! Oh, okay. Most of us. That's the better way
Most
to
of
say
us
it.
were.
All of us,
Should I explain?
except,
Yes, explain.
all of us except Blank.
So I was in the party bus with my ex right next to me, Sophia, right? And then it was a good time. People were dancing, people were laughing, right?
There were other couples there.
This was like a ghetto school bus. On the front of the bus, nobody danced.
Except
At
it
the
was
end of the bus, everybody was going hype.
to their defense, the JPO speaker didn't reach to the front of the bus.
So basically, I'm sitting down because she just, I don't know, maybe she felt scared of like women all around us. I don't know, right?
That would scare me.
All right.
We also know a little bit about her upbringing, so I would understand, like, in this environment, why she wouldn't, like, feel comfortable, like, dancing.
She's not a huge party girl. We were all party
She was just thrown off, right? And then everyone started saying, "Come on, Brian, come on."
We were
We
trying to
invited
And I'm grateful for you guys to do
because
that.
you had a resting bitch face. Like you did not look like you were.
Even
not-
Sophia, I do remember us also asking, "Hey, Sophia, join us. Get up, let's
Right.
dance."
Oh yeah, we were trying to hype them both.
And then I just want to say, and there was a couple right goddamn next to us making out on top of each other.
Wait,
Oh my god.
There was two people.
By the way, this couple is no longer together, obviously.
They were just going right
talking
next to us. So I feel so uncomfortable.
On the way to prom. This was not even the
Oh,
way.
wait,
Which
bro.
couple was
Did
this?
she drain your life force?
No,
What's
on the
his
way,
name?
no, on the way
I
there.
forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically,
Well,
it
so
was
second
fun.
time.
So I just felt I wasn't uncomfortable.
I didn't see them.
I wasn't uncomfortable. I just wanted to dance. But I knew if I danced without my ex, she would have gone crazy, be like, "Why didn't you pull me in? Why didn't you dance with me?" Even though she didn't want to dance, you know.
And so we got to prom.
We got to prom, right? We
Okay, I want to tell this part.
And we're
Go.
late.
Go.
And we're late to prom.
We got to prom. It was fun. We ate, dance floor. Everyone's fun, having fun. This and that.
It was the best.
I noticed with my partner at the time. I noticed Brian is not at the dance floor, and we all made a promise. If we don't see Brian in the dance floor, we're gonna drag him back. We do not care
Because we knew who was concealing him.
And
we knew
And
that he
when
was
I
unhappy.
tell you that I noticed that Brian wasn't in the dance floor is when I was like, okay, let's go. It's most likely in the table. We go to see the table. Me and my ex, we go to see the table. He's literally sitting there, and she is like giving him a talk, like a full-on talk. Like he was like, what?
We were having an argument.
They were having an argument.
talk about what
You were you were on the brink of a breakdown.
I wasn't breaking a breakdown.
And you were
It was just her. I forgot what it was, but it was just her being insecure and it's just saying things.
And you were crying. You literally teared up.
Because in my head I was like, I can't believe this is happening on my senior prom.
Right, like
I've
this is a once in a lifetime experience, and we wanted him to have fun because he loves having fun.
I've never been to prom, by the way.
And he
Never.
couldn't. He literally was restrained. the
So
entire night.
my instant instinct is tell who I'm with, and I go like, grab him right now and bring him here. I don't care. Because I couldn't go. It would have been weird because for her.
So
it
we
would have
told
been
the
weird.
guy.
So I told the guy, hey, grab him right now and bring him here because I don't want him to be going through this on the prom day, his first and last.
Right.
So at least we got to save la patria a little bit. Like we got to save it a little bit, but at the end of the day, we go back in the bus, bro.
No, it's not over yet.
No, there was a second fight, right?
There was multiple.
There were multiple, but the biggest one was what?
Y'all, she forgot to say, I finally got you on the dance floor.
Yeah.
she had the pissiest face sitting at that table by herself.
Oh, of course.
She was making such a bad face. I don't know how to say this in Spanish, but like cara culo. Like
She had the most like bitchiest upset
And
face.
we would still try to bring her out so she's not alone.
And she would refuse.
And she did come out for a second, and
She
guess
did.
what? She stood still like a fucking stick, and everyone around her is dancing, and she's just standing
literally the wobble is playing and she's standing
The
there.
wobble.
Who's
Why-
gonna stand still on the
I've
wobble?
seen a 93-year-old grandmother bring it down to the wall.
Everybody knows how to wobble. She could have wobbled, and she did it.
Yeah.
My question is, why are you here? Why did you come? Why did you pay for $175 prom ticket
Oh no, I
for
paid
you
for
to
it.
come?
You paid for it?
he paid for her.
You paid for okay.
Because if he didn't invite her, then it would have been a bigger problem.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's true.
So-
That's true. That's true.
So basically,
That's true.
after all that dancing, we have another big fight, and this one was on the exit of the prom. The exit.
And can I say really quickly, the entire time while we were in the dance floor, they were in and out of the dance floor, both of them, arguing. Like, dance,
To the
dance,
side.
argue. Dance, dance, argue. And
Yeah.
so then it came to that.
And so basically, our biggest fight was when she was at the entrance of the prom, and then I was there, I was following her and like saying, hey, what's wrong, blah, 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 but she wouldn't say, right? And then she finally said, she was like, why didn't you do that? No, or why didn't you give me affection on the bus like the people next to us making out?
Oh.
And then I was like,
You didn't even want to dance.
and then I was like, excuse me? And then I took a step back and I was like, because I don't want to do that in public, right? I don't like doing that sexual stuff in public.
Because honest to goodness, like her saying that is a crazy statement. Those people were like clothes away from sex. Like a cloth between.
And
It was
so,
scary.
and so when I said that, she was like,
I'm this booty ass freaking party butt. Like,
There was no privacy.
y'all could have picked a better moment. Like,
And-
please.
There was no privacy, bro. We all saw that.
Oh yeah. No, I was like a centimeter away from them. I'm on the pole, I'm twerking, and there they are making out. I'm like, oh.
Like, humping each other.
And you don't have to do that. We all had partners on the bus, and like we weren't doing that.
We weren't
Which is, you know what? To each their own. But why are you like criticizing? She's Maria, Sophia was criticizing Brian for like not being affectionate after she wanted nothing to do with him and just wanted to sit down during an event like prom.
So what else
Right.
happened, Brian?
no,
All she wanted to do was
no.
sit.
After I told her I didn't want to do that in public, I felt so uncomfortable doing it in front of my friends.
Right.
You know, I
Which
don't
is
want
fine.
I don't want to kiss in front of you guys.
I-
You know.
I
What?
too would feel really bad if you guys were about to have sex on the prom.
Okay. and so when she heard that, and she immediately took a step back and she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's dance." And then I was just done. I was like, "You ruined my prom," and like that's it. And
You
so-
told her?
No, absolutely not. I did not.
I would have. You should have.
No, I like.
Because she did.
Like she ruined my prom and I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And I just walked away and then, you know, and then...
You walked away in the bus.
no.
Well, no. This was
And then I forgot the rest, but I think we just went to like dance,
So, yeah.
ate food, went on the party bus, went back home and that...
By the way, the party bus was dead. Like we were all like asleep.
Oh yeah, I took a nap on the party bus.
Oh, that was good.
And so when we got home, everybody was partying their ways. Obviously, us girls, we had like a sleepover plan for prom because we wanted to have fun after, just to hang out and have a girl
We
night.
needed it after.
Yeah, because it was one of the very few chances we all got together. So and then we when we were coming inside the house, we saw that Sophia and Brian were staying outside, and we were like, "Hey, do you guys want to stay inside while your parents go?" I said, "No, it's okay. Our ride is coming in a little bit already." So we were like, "Okay, y'all are good." So we go inside. We're prepping our things because we're getting in my car, about to drive to Nicole's for a sleepover, getting all of our belongings together. When we walk out, like 15 to 20 minutes later, they're still outside, sitting on the curb, no car in front of them. We're like, "Okay." So we got it, and then 5 minutes later, after that, we waited with them outside, and then finally, Sophia's parents came to pick them both up, and we were
Yes.
like, "Okay," and then we
Right.
just.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of fun day. Yeah. So that was prom, and I want something that traumatized me. Real quick.
Not like the whole thing
Yeah,
did
real
it.
quick, real quick. Whenever we did like have like a party on our theater room, right? I would check my phone every 5 minutes to see if she texted me, cause because the theater room had a horrible Wi-Fi.
Not even, just
After-
straight up anytime you were socializing.
Yeah, I would have to check my phone every 5 minutes because she would text me. If I don't respond, she would get mad. But anyways, when I did break up with her, I went to an event after I graduated at the high school, and then I was traumatized and checked my phone every 5 minutes, and I was
But
like,
for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That's it.
Look,
you know?
we've made up for that prom night for Brian. We have, and especially with other events, and we're like, I feel like we were all trauma bonded in many ways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thanks to high school.
But yeah, that was everything we wanted to say for our drama that we've been through.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys liked it, honestly, to hear about.
Obviously, we kept it really PG.
We tried.
There's a lot we also didn't say.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, we'd be here all day.
Please comment down if you've ever experienced anything like this, or if you would have handled it differently. Just text it in the comments, and then
Give us your high school horror
and then
stories.
if you have anything to say to these.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and if you have anything to say to these beautiful people, put it down in the comments. They would want to read it.
Wait, you should tag us on Instagram.
Okay, we will.
Oh yeah, we will. Their
Alright.
Instagrams are all tagged down in the description.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.